We begin tonight's show in Southeast Portland, right outside the city's first large sanctioned campsite for homeless people. It's been open for just over a month now and can hold about 200 people. Now, part of the agreement that the city has made with the surrounding neighborhood is that it wouldn't become a magnet for unsanctioned homeless camps, and that no camps would be allowed within 1,000 feet of the site. But as you can see, homeless camps are already starting to pop up well within that zone. And that is our big story tonight.
And we have a small debt of gratitude.
In July, the city of Portland opened the first of 6 temporary alternative shelter sites. It's located in the Clinton Triangle off Southeast Powell Boulevard and Gideon Street.
We have the funding for the first 3 sites.
3 months prior to the big day, city officials met nearly a dozen times with the surrounding neighborhood associations to address concerns about the site and to build a good neighbor agreement. Part of that agreement prohibits homeless camping within 1,000 feet of the site and requires Urban Alchemy, the California-based group hired to run it, to clean and patrol the perimeter. This week, tents and trash filled parts of that perimeter.
Up here is a lot easier just because you can catch transit a lot better.
Crystal knows the area well, having been homeless in Southeast for 5 years.
Like all the way up to like 90th and back down.
Her latest spot? The train tracks that run next to the city's mass shelter site, where she says her friend stays.
They have a lot of cool stuff in there, like they have heaters and they have air conditioners.
Despite those crucial amenities, she would rather camp about 200 feet away.
It is kind of scary. I don't know. I have high anxiety, so I don't know how it is for normal people. But for me, it's scary. It's a scary thing.
We told her about the no camping within 1,000 feet rule.
I didn't know that rule. It's kind of stupid to me because if they wanted to get more homeless up off the streets, you would think that they would maybe reverse that law or that rule. And have it where you would want to set up your tent within 1,000 feet of them so they could know that where you are and get you on a list or something, instead of the reverse of that,
She says an outreach worker tried getting her into the site, but they lost contact with each other. And it's people like her camping so close to the site that's now impacting those who work and live nearby. Like Dwayne Brown, who works at a wholesale company off Southeast 17th Avenue.
I'm almost numb anymore to the homeless situation because, I've been sworn at. I've had to do all of the nasty stuff that, comes with the homeless population.
Now, this situation is somewhat tricky in that these camps are on private railroad property, not city property, meaning it's up to the railroad companies to remove them.
The city says, I can't touch it. It's railroad property. And the railroad property says, I don't have the resources to do anything about it. It's okay. So now what do we do?
Union Pacific Railroad tells KGW they are working consistently to address illegal camping issues on their properties across Portland. And on Thursday, we found a campsite removal notice along one set of the tracks from TriMet, dated August 29th. These companies are relying on people to report camps that pop up on railroad property, but doing so is no easy task.
That tug of war back and forth happened quite a bit. It's gotten better. We have contact names with the railroad and with the city, and we can email, and the whole block gets together.
According to the city, outreach workers from Urban Alchemy walk through the surrounding neighborhoods daily, connecting with homeless people. And the city wants business owners to call that group if they have concerns.
I think that, the city needs to ramp up those resources to get to that level. And I don't think they're quite there yet.
And like many efforts to address homelessness in Portland, it's a work in progress. Now, we heard from the mayor's office today, and they said the 1,000-foot no camping rule was intended to reduce the burden on the surrounding community. But that policy does not overwrite jurisdiction. So basically, since the camps are on railroad property, the city can't legally do anything about it. Now, the mayor says he is sympathetic to the neighbors who are frustrated, though, and he is closely tracking this and working with railroad leaders to find ways of responding more quickly to camps along the train tracks. As for Urban Alchemy's role in all of this, they don't tell homeless people to pack up and leave. Instead, they try to engage with them and get them into the shelter site. It's up to the city's impact reduction team to remove camps. Now, we're also told the mayor's team is building a weekly security meeting with Urban Alchemy, Portland Police, TriMet, and railroad officials. In these meetings, they plan to talk about camp issues like these.